When does it all go bad? That's the question. When does it all go bad? When is the shoe drop? I mean, we have lethal on board next turn. Are we getting Sunfold? Are we getting Sunfold? Yeah, hey, we did not get Sunfold. We won. That's wonderful. Well, hello everyone. Welcome. I am Average Zen, your host of Average Zen Presents, and we are live on Twitch at Average Zen Presents, as we do, yes, on a Ranked Wednesday edition. If you're catching us later on YouTube at Average Zen, appreciate you. And please give us a like, subscribe, comment, follow, all that good stuff. It helps us keep going. It's motivating. There's so many people joining the channel, joining our show, part of our community, big group hug all around. Come on. Oh, yeah, bring it in. Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of you. I got to open my arms wider now. Oh, yep, okay. That's enough. That's enough. No touching. Let's talk about standard ranked today. Best of one. That's where we're going. We are doing it again. When Foundations came out, I fell in love with the Fiendish Panda, and we're bringing it back. We're going to find a way to make it work, come hell or high water. In what better way than in an Orzhov Demon Shell, as we have tried before, but we have some new additions, and we've changed up the deck a little bit to see if we can make it a little bit more competitive. I don't know if we've done it. We'll find out. But we are running some Authority of the Consoles, couple Duress for early plays, Exercise, Get Lost, Bitter Triumph, Go for the Throat, Strategic Betrayal, so every kind of spot removal we can think of, covering all of our bases, 4 copies of Rot Curse Rakshasa, which is a demon for 2 with a 5/5 for trample. When we attack with it, it dies. That's unfortunate, but we can always use it again, either with the renew ability to kind of semi-board wipe if our opponents attack in with those creatures, or we could bring it back with a Fiendish Panda or a Virtue of Persistence and do it again. Along those lines, more Hand Hate, Deep Cavern Bat, split up for the go wide boards, Unstoppable Slasher, and Bloodletter of Aclazot's combo seems good because I think if we can just get anything to go off here, we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. I mean, even the life gain between the bats and the Rot Curse Rakshasa and Bloodletter of Aclazot's, I think we are covered in terms of getting our damage in, even if the slasher combo doesn't work out. You know, I'm willing to give it a shot. Let's try and see if we can get there today on Ranked Wednesday. Adjust my audio. There we go. You guys can't hear it, but I can. It's weird not having any audio feedback. All right, Rocky. You get him, Rock. Go get him. The Ambitious. Wait, no, we're the ones that are getting. Okay, never mind. Okay, they go first. That's not great. But we do have a consoles. We do have a couple of pandas and removal. Muruganda Raceway. Was ist das? Okay, well, that sounds bad for us. So let's go ahead and play Authority of the Consoles. Muruganda Raceway number 2. That's the double mantle. This must be an Ugin deck. What is going on? Ugin. 3 Fiendish Pandas. I'm going to hold the Bitter Triumph. No, I mean, the 1/1 drawing them 1 card right now, probably not. Well, then again, we don't want to get their speed up, do we? Well, we have a few bitter fiendish pandas in here. I think we can afford to discard one. I don't want them to get their speed up. All right, cool. Well, let's go with the antics. And then hopefully that'll draw us into a land. It did, which we can name Demon on. That would be awesome. Oh no! They have done damage. Their engines have been started and revved up. Alright, Demon. Let's go ahead. Get the Fiendish Panda on out. In step, we gain some life. It gets a counter. That means if it dies now, it'll bring back the other Fiendish Panda, and we should not be without Fiendish Pandas for a while. Oh no. Not more damage. Ugin is coming. The market back walker. We gain life. Exercise. Rod curse Rakshasa. Deal some damage. When does it all go bad? That's the question. When does it all go bad? When is the shoe drop? I mean, we have lethal on board next turn. Are we getting Sunfold? Are we getting Sunfold? Possibly. I don't love it, but yeah, hey, we did not get Sunfold. We won. That's wonderful. Okay, I take it back. I do love it. The Pandas. I'm putting in a strong first game. That probably won't happen again. Let's see if we can try to coerce it. Though, you know, maybe just have a few drinks, Panda. You'll be fine. Get back in there. Yerum. No, I don't think I've ever seen this avatar before. Wonderful. Okay, we're on the draw again, but once again, we have a good opening hand. We have some removal, hand 8, a demon, and a demon. And authority of the consoles. Do not hello me. I know what you're up to. Oh, we got a panda. That's good news. I like the strategic betrayal here for the Heartfire. All right. Let's go with the bat. Burst Lightning, Corey Steel, Corey Steel. Okay, well, Burst Lightning's got to go. And we really could use another land now. And they find a Monastery Swift Spear. Very nice. Comes into play tapped and gains us a life. No blocks. Okay, we did not manage to find one of those lands. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Well, let's go with the Rot Curse Rock. We'll give him something to think about there. We do have the Slasher and Bloodletter combo. That's nice, though. And then they play a Corey Steel Cutter, which will gain us a life and come into play tapped. Authority of the Console is a pretty clean answer to getting overwhelmed here. My lord. Okay, we're not going to win this one because apparently Shuffler's like, nope, you don't need lands, right? You don't need those. Yeah, feel free. I mean, that's all we can do. That is all we can do. Alright, well, they won't be casting 2 spells this turn. Well, I take that back. Never mind. Okay, well. Would love a land. And I think we're dead anyway. All right, down to 8. Hey, we found a land. Look at us go. My God. Of course, it's after. It's too late. But, you know, c'est la vie. I think they've got us. The Rockface Village here is certainly... Okay, well, they hit a land. Alright, well, we definitely blocked there. And take a bunch of beats, and we're dead. I mean, we could have blocked with the 3 toughness, but there's no point. There's no point. There's just no way we're going to win with that wide of a board, and we're getting mana screwed. I blame you, Shuffler. I blame you. We had such a great first game. We run into Model Red. We should absolutely be trouncing them. And we missed 2, 3, 4 land drops in a row. Maybe it was 3. Asian Dog Whisperer. All right. Is it the dog that's Asian? Why does it matter? Good Lord. Okay, more aggro. All right, we'll do that. Phoenix Chick, haven't seen that one in a while. Reckless loss. So this is just hasty 1 drops, and then where do we go from here? All right, well, I mean, I'm not using removal on a 1 power creature at this point. Okay, but apparently that's all there is. Okay. Where is our split up? Where's our split up? We need it. Yeah, now we're dead. We should have kept the... We should have kept the demon alive. There was no point. But, yeah, what? What was that? What was that? Does everyone drop with haste? That's what we're up against. I played somebody the other day playing nothing but Boros Burn. The meta is non-existent anymore. Any and all cards are on the table. There is no meta except for Corey Steelcutter. All right, we get to go first for once. That is wonderful. All right, we get to double spell and duress, and let's get rid of the smite. Because Slasher doesn't like to be exiled. They got the Mistmores, they got to get lost, analyze the pollen. Dude, you're missing your thing. I mean, they have to get lost, is right? Rides in. Wow. Okay, good draw. Top deck to Rides End. It's not going to be our day, folks. It is not going to be our day. I mean, All they gotta do, yeah, all they gotta do is play the Mistmores. But they come into play tapped, and we gain a bunch of life. Oh, I like this. We got a Panda. We got a Panda. We got a Panda. Don't you look at my Panda. That Panda will mess you up. Look at him in the eyes and... Oh my god, are you kidding me? They get rid of the slasher. Alright then. And we predictably get stuck with a land. And we have nothing that I think that brings back. So wonderful. Good job. Overlords, you have wiped our board. And I don't see anything coming other than more lands. Call me a cynic if you want, but the Shuffler is showing some tendencies of resting B-face today. And now they're going to look for, I'm guessing, Overlord of the Haunt Woods. Oh no, just a Zur. Just a Zur. Thankfully, they do not have the mana to use it. Goodbye, Zur. All right. And, yep, what did I say? What did I say? Did I say we were going to draw land? We definitely are. And they have another Zur, and they have the mana for it, so I don't care. Because reasons. This is unbelievably. They top deck the Ride's End, okay? Then they top deck a Leyline Binding without the Overlord of the Haunt Woods to play it. And then they fetch a Zur, and then they top deck another, because why would they fetch the Zur if they top deck the Zur, if they had already had a Zur in hand? So we know they top decked that second Zur. There's no way. Why would they go search for one if they had one in hand? Alright, well, no authority of the consoles here. But we do have a couple duresses. Nesting Bot. Okay, we're up against artifacts. We can do something about that. Oh, okay. Well, Sheltered by Ghost can go. Nesting Bot number 2. Spicy. Alright, and we'll go with Duress number 2. And get rid of Caretaker's Talent. Sweet. Alright, we'll put this on Demon. Go ahead and cast a Slasher, just in case they feel like they want to swing next turn. Maybe they top deck removal. I'm not going to put it out of the realm of possibility here. Yep, there it is. Of course, why wouldn't they? We empty their hand and then they just top deck the answer. Because why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they? All right then. All right, we take 5. Let's Bloodletter of Aclazotz. What is going on? They have removal. They top decked removal too. They top decked something else. Oh, they have a Restless Bivouac. Well, that's good. All right, so we've somewhat evened the playing field here. All right. Surveil away. Alright, let's Deep Cavern Bat. Because we are not taking our chances here. Roaming Throne. Okay. No. Yeah, we gotta get rid of Roaming Throne. That's not gonna work. And then we'll just exercise the thing that comes out, I guess. That's fine. All right, and then yeah, we we gotta exercise the nesting bot. Because we can't pay the ward. What's with the blue card? This is a Jeskai deck and they have the Stance Crewmate. I don't get it. And we'll have a 2/2, 3/3. Yeah, they'll have a 3/3. All right, wonderful day. We have all sorts of damage coming their way. Nice. Double Bloodletter. Double your damage, double your fun. What did I tell you? The Bloodletter and the Bats getting it done. They will throw everything at the slasher. And maybe our Pandas and our Bats and our Bloodletters will have a shot. Brossi73@gmail.com. I'm not going to email you. But I will say, you're in for a treat. Because we have lands, we have things that we can cast, and we will cast said things. They have opted to opt turn 1 already, throwing instants out on the main phase. Well, let's go Authority of the Consoles, just in case it's a Corey Steelcutter deck, which I suspect it is. Or will they play the Steelcutter on turn 2 or turn 3? That should tell us a lot. Nope, there's the Slick Shot Show Off, so they're not even playing the best version. Let's go ahead and just have a peek, shall we? Well, I think it is safe to say that our biggest threat here is the Monstrous Rage. They are a little bit ways away from being able to hurt us with any monk tokens, nor hasty creatures thanks to Authority of the Consoles. Alright, now we have a slasher. And the Rotkurse Rakshasa. Alright, cool. I got an opt, and then they found another Burst Lightning. Well, no, that's the same Burst Lightning. Never mind. I mean, well, we've already gained a little bit of life. Will it be enough, though? I don't think so. I think we're going to need some more removal. A split up would be great. Split up in Authority of the Consoles like peanut butter and jelly. Alright. We could be taking 9. We might be taking more. They have another 1 mana. They do. They do. Wow. Wow. Okay. Well, we can take 9. I think it's better to take out a creature here if we can. All right, we have a get lost for the slick shot. We have a Rockers Rakshasa that cannot block. But if we live till next turn, maybe, just maybe. All right, will they draw a land? Will they be able to find a land and a one or two mana spell? Probably. Probably. The question is, though, should they even cast it to make the token at this point? Because that'll just gain us life. So maybe they should. They probably want to go wide no matter what. Oh, okay. Well, I think next turn we just throw down the Ritual Chamber, as weird as that sounds. Just to have a big beefy blocker. We'll see what we draw. Okay, that does change things, because now we can bat and Unholy Antics. Let's get rid of the stock up. And we will, in fact, attack in. No, we will not. No, we will not. Because we're going to gain life. Wonderful. Things are looking up. Kupo, take note. All right, they are like, oh man, it's on top of the thing. Oh no. What do you know? Our silly Orzhov jank has beat Corey Steel Cutter. And we did it without the split up. And we didn't even use our one piece of artifact removal. Maybe in retrospect we should be running some more, maybe we should run Sheltered by Ghosts instead of Exercise. The Panda cares about the life gain, but I like my removal to be a little bit more permanent in most cases, unless we have some strong aura synergies. Alright, we're on the draw. Maybe we draw into a, well, removal's not bad. I was hoping for an Authority of the Consoles. Bitter Reunion. Uh-oh. Cityscape Leveler. What the hell? Rin's Resolve. A portal to Phyrexia and a mountain. Is this is Duretti, isn't it? Somebody's playing Duretti here. No attacks. What am I doing? We need to land. There we go. Okay, now we can attack next turn because we had the Bloodletter. Alright, Swamp, Bloodletter, Autopay, All Attack, and you can lose 10 life, or less, slightly less. Just 6 life, just the 6. But then you lose another 4 at the end step. Oh, that's a lot of Bloodletters. That's a lot of Bloodletters. Oh, don't exile? No, don't do that. That was rude. Sweet. I guess we'll take a little damage. Luckily, Koth cannot do that again. And we'll hopefully take them down next turn. And there's a tally. Sweet. Are you kidding me? They got a virtue of persistence and a solemn simulacrum off of us. Well, luckily they're dead, so no worries. They don't know we have another bloodletter. Oh, Atali. You thought you'd struck it rich with our virtue, but it was too late. Too late for thee. The day is mine, Trebek. All right, slash them up. Can we get a panda? I want to see a panda in action. We haven't seen one actually do anything since game 1. Lazy pandas. Jalejoon. Okay. Hey, we got pandas. We got pandas and Rodkers Rakshasas. No way to gain life, though, currently. Alright, we're on Demon. Demon mode engaged. In the Verge with a Rodkers Rakshasasa. Mono white, huh? Alright then. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, they have a maze mine. Is this a mono white Ugin? Is that what's going on here? I think this is mono white Ugin. Otherwise, I don't see the maze mine tome fitting in. Alright, well, let's put a map token on this bad boy. Oh, don't kill the panda. He's just a demon panda trying to do demon things. Yeah, we'll do that. That looks great. Elspeth Smite? Wow. Well, good thing we have another one. Alright, sad robot. Yeah, this is definitely Ugin. Alright, they're on 4, 5, 6 lands. Alright, well, we have a demon. We have a map. What's on top? Oh, it's another Rodkers Rakshasasa. I actually don't mind that being on top. That's big damage if it connects. Alright, well, there you go. I imagine they'll block. And do we have an Ugin? 4, 5, 6. Maybe they're one short. Yep. And that's why they're casting the Solemn Simulacrum. Okay, so we have one turn to deal 20 damage. Alright, Demon. Let us just full swing, I guess. would love to know where our removal is, other than the split up. I would love to know where unholy annexes are. I would love to know a lot of things. We have 3 demons, though. That's something. We've got Demon Tribal, Sunfall, wonderful. Good news, everyone. We found them. And there's nothing in our graveyard, so, you know. Other than the Rakshasa. They don't. Oh, but they have Solemn Simulacrums. Are you kidding me? Okay, never mind. We have nothing. We have nothing because all white removal until we get to Ugin and ramp. Oh, this is Solemn Simulacrum. Or the Simulacrum Synthesizer. Okay, well, now we need removal. This has been a ridiculous game so far. Just straight control. Just everything, single thing we have, just straight control. Yeah, we'll keep that on top. The map counters actually don't work with Unstoppable Slasher. But we need to deal some damage because we're racing here. As soon as they draw an Ugin, it's over. I'm still convinced this is an Ugin deck. I'm just convinced it also has, I just think it also has the synthesizer in it. Yeah, this is definitely an Ugin deck. Okay. There's no other reason for the Hedron Archive. All right, 2, 3, 4, and a Solemn Simulacrum. All right, they've done it. They have made robots. And we'll exercise that. And we will attack. I mean, I imagine they block with Solemn Simulacrum, right? No? Oh, wow. Okay. I mean, they still have Ugin. It doesn't mean anything that we got rid of the synthesizer. Okay. All right, we have wiped the board. Let's see you draw. All right, we're gonna need a lot of really good cards here in quick succession, or we are doomed. Well, they found another Hedron Archive. Okay, that is a land. That is not what we need, Shuffler. Thank you. Appreciate that. I mean, that's just how it's going today. That is just how it goes. No matter what, something will mess up our game. Oh, and they found another synthesizer, and they found a Restless Anchorage in all their card draws. Good for them. I'm so happy to be playing this game. Hey, Authority of the Consoles. That's something, and not exactly what we want on turn 12. This is turning into a slog. Sure. Yep. We'll grab a swamp. Is our opponent just flooding out? Is that what's going on? Oh no, they needed... What do they need triple blue for? I don't even know. Alright, they got the Verge. And they're firing up the Prairie. Well, that is unfortunate that we can't use the Curse Rakshas's ability at instant speed. Oh my god, the bat is really not what we need right now either. Well, this just gets countered, right? Or instantly blown up. I mean, they've got a handful of cards. They have to have removal at this point, right? Yeah, there's Ugin. Temporary lockdown, temporary lockdown. Perilous Snare. Ugin. Brilliant. Well, I guess we're taking Ugin. And scooping. Because I'm not wasting my time. Because they're just gonna... That was ridiculous. Okay, so it wasn't mono white Ugin. It was Azorius Ugin. My bad. What a waste of time. What a waste of... I played Ugin. He didn't even have to play it. Just all the removal. All the removal in the world. Shasan. Alright, well, at least we have some hand hate now, so maybe that won't happen this time. Where was all this last game? Yeah, that was just a horrible, 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 absolutely disgusting draw and opening hand that we had. Well, it looked good, and then it just turned to complete BS after Sunfall. Looked good until Sunfall. Uh-huh. Well. I think we got to get rid of the Screaming Nemesis. Jeez. Witchstalker Frenzy. Lightning Strike. No. Alright, well, let's go Authority of the Consoles. And we'll hold up the Bitter Triumph. There he is. And we'll discard the Duress. Alright, let's go Blood Letter of Aclazotz. The Witchstalker Frenzy deals 5 damage to target creature. Well, they don't have the mana to cast it now, but they will if we attack. So we can't attack because we need the Blood Letter. Alrighty then, we gain some life. We got 2 monstrous rages in hand, and a turn inside out, and a Witstalker's Frenzy. All right, here we go. Oh, yeah? No blocks. Alrighty. Well, we got something going on anyway, and now we can attack in, and we will. And just like that, they're down to 6. All right. Yeah, they have to win Stalker's Frenzy. Then in turn inside out on the little one. And we take a lot of damage. We will exercise this one. And it does not matter, does it? It does not matter because we die to our own unholy antics. Because we drew land after land after land after land. Not because our deck doesn't work, but because we just are unable to draw anything in the semblance of any kind of good sequencing at all today. My God. And every time we do, anytime we do, our opponent just has all the answers. They always do. Red-eyed. If you got all the answers, please give them to us. We would love some. Okay, we get to go first. That's something. All right, duress you up. Just like Cloud in Midgar. I don't like the claws out. I don't like the Johnny. They do have quite a few cats. I think we got to get rid of the Johnny. The claws out's only a one-time thing. It might be our death, but it's just a one-time thing. All right, they have a hunter. We have a slasher. Well, I think next turn, we're probably going to wind up. Oh, okay. Interesting. Well, yeah, let's go with. Let's go ahead and attack in. They'll probably block with a hunter, right? Am I wrong? All right, well, let's keep the pressure on. I think that's the plan. Now they have to hold back blockers. There's a Robbo. Okay. They got kitties. All right, now Alright, they do have 1 mana open, so let's watch out for Elspeth Smite. Claws out, Valorous Stance. No, I don't like that. Alright, well, Panda, you're up next. Oh, they got lions. Then tigers and bears. What's the hold up here? You trying to figure out if you should cast claws out? The answer is no, you should not. You should not cast claws out. It's an instant, but you don't want to do that. You want to die. Please. Please and thank you. The Fandis Panda. They're here. They're here to get counters and to kill you. Just look at that. Ripping the bones apart. That is not a bamboo eating panda. Kupo, they're going wild over here. Take note, Kupo. Pull out the book. We got a hit in. Oh, our slashers. Why are they so tapped? I don't understand this move. No blocks? Just frustration attacking? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I understand because we have all four pandas in our hand. We have all four in the battlefield and in our hand. This is ridiculous. Can we draw some removal, please? I guess we could exercise the Soulstone Sanctuary, but I mean, it is a cat. Oh, they're going for it. They're going for it. This would give them... They cost 1 less, so they could give potentially everything plus 4. So that'll be 8 with 6, 14, and then, yeah, that's way too much. We have to block. We absolutely have to block. And let's block there. Yep. And then do it again. And now. No, you know what? We have another one. Because nonsense on that. No. But wait, you're gonna love this. Oh, they have another. There is another. Okay, well, I think I would have attacked with everybody there. But we are down. But not out. Alright, now they have to block. Or they could die, I guess. Alright then. There is also that option. I didn't want to impose. We meant you no harm, we just wanted to destroy you. That's gonna do it. I think the pandas could be a thing. Maybe a little tweaking. Let me know what you think in the comments. What would you add? What would you take out? What's missing? What's gonna make it the panda the hot new card of the season? At any rate, yeah, that's going to do it for this deck. I love you all so much. Thank you for joining us. Give us a like, subscribe, comment, follow, all that good stuff. And remember, love one another. Be cool, don't be a jerk, and have fun playing Magic the Gathering. We'll see you next time.